Our final company for today is Youngry. Youngry's intent is to provide news content, distribution of original video programming, and products and services to help one become a better entrepreneur and business creator. Take a look.
It's 5 a.m. It's Sunday. Time to wake up. The alarm clock goes off. Our friends are in bed, but we've already hit the awake button. Youngry is a media company celebrating entrepreneurship. We are in the business of promoting the young and hungry-minded entrepreneur generation that's shaping our world. We are interested in the authentic self, making profit, hustling, and making the world be a better place. We follow the ideas, the struggles, what it takes to make it through. You see, entrepreneurs grind in silence, and like you, there's a community of people with their hands down, mouth shut, hands fast at work. What we want to do is tell some untold stories. Put a camera, a mic, any device, any medium, and share. And we'll tell you about the pitfalls we've seen many encounter and triumphant successes that one day sound like tall tales. We're going to be your business news universe. We know that a day is just a series of opportunities to quit, and we are above that because nothing great comes easy. What Microsoft and Apple have in common is that they started in a garage. We're not discouraged by humble beginnings, just hungry for prosperous endings. Youngry is a celebration of every aspect within the infamous entrepreneurial lifestyle told through the eyes of those hidden among us, living the dream. Come by, communicate, collaborate, create. Consider us a support group for those of you that are truly Youngry.
Where America can share our experience as a society that empowers the inventor and the innovator. Taking an idea that starts around a kitchen table or in a garage and turning it into a new business and even new industries that can change the world.
With us now is Ash Kumra, the co-founder and CEO of Youngry. Ash, it's good to see you.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Good. Thanks for being here. We've got a few questions from viewers for all of our guests, and
Awesome.
You are no different. So I'll start it off. A viewer asks, do you think this idea can be scaled internationally?
Yes, absolutely. Youngry is all about celebrating the entrepreneurship journey. And if there's one thing we know that's going on in the world right now, entrepreneurship is the hottest thing right now. Innovation, creation, all these things that are being made, it has no culture, no border, it's just happening. So short, yes.
Great.
And another viewer wants to know, Ash, what sets you apart from other entrepreneur advisors?
So great question. What I would say is that Youngry is a entrepreneur kind of news outlet that helps democratize entrepreneurship promotion. That's how we stand out. You see, right now, entrepreneurship promotion is fairly opinionated, fairly editorial based, which we are going to have. But what we're also going to have is we're going to have a way for communities to kind of crowdsource which startups, which entrepreneur ventures are doing really well. And then based on that activity, we're then going to promote those companies.
Got it. So another question, what's the business model of Youngry? How is that going to work?
Yeah, so great question. And we like to brag that we're doing something unique. We're doing something where we're taking native publishing, which is editorial content, original video programming, interviews, and other types of content to first inspire our world to become a better entrepreneur. And then based on the popular topics, popular themes, we're going to provide e-commerce products so that the entrepreneur or people who want to be an entrepreneur will be like, hey, I got more information, such as books, opportunities to go to live events, opportunities to get entrepreneur-like promotional gear, inspirational gear, stuff like that. And this allows our e-commerce model to build a kind of like a marketplace so that Youngry provides products and the entrepreneurs that we're featuring might have products too that can further help those entrepreneurs grow.
Got it. Interesting.
And so do you have market research showing that there's an interest in this?
Absolutely. So just to give you a little background about our team, my co-founder is one of the kind of most prolific fitness entrepreneurs out there. He's built one of the largest online fitness movements with a brand called Shreds. Myself, I've worked in entrepreneurship for probably about 10 years now. I've written 2 books. I've worked with the White House and other institutions. We have various advisors and kind of people who have been in different fields of entrepreneurship. And Youngry came because none of us could find that perfect outlet to help that next generation of entrepreneurs grow.
And there's a lot of entrepreneurs out there.
I know.
Yeah, so what do you see as the biggest draw to an entrepreneur to use Youngry? How are you going to communicate that? What do you think you're serving that they're not getting right now?
Yeah, that's a great question. What I would say the biggest draw is this is about a movement. Youngry is for that dreamer, that person who is looking for that guidance to take it to the next level. So we are going to do our best to help every entrepreneur who's a part of Youngry with amazing content, helpful e-commerce products to help them go further in their journey, and to have a community of like-minded entrepreneurs.
Yeah, that's helpful. Kind of like a giant mastermind to support
well said.
the entrepreneurship. That's great.
Speaking of masterminds, another viewer is writing in now, and this is a great question. Wants to know, will there be local chapters where mentors and entrepreneurs can connect locally?
Yes, that's a great question. What I would say about that is that we want to have as many pockets of entrepreneurship as possible. So for instance, we did an event with Chicago yesterday, and the Chicago scene is just booming. So what we want to do now is say, hey, Chicago, tell us who the hottest startups are, tell us who the hottest innovations are. We're then going to do a profile on the rise of Chicago. Take that same model, rise of LA, take that model for SF, take that model for Kansas, as many pockets as possible. And here's what's more fascinating. Mentors in Chicago who might want to say, hey, I want to be a contributor for Youngry because we definitely want to crowdsource our content. We can now say, hey, provide your content. Your advice might be helpful for an entrepreneur who might live in LA or SF.
Yeah, absolutely. That's interesting. So one more through the magic of social media.
Yeah.
So where do you see Youngry in 5 years? Is it any different from how you're launching? Do you have a plan?
I mean, you know what's so funny is one of our advisors has told us many times, like what you pitch right now when you present in your early stages will likely pivot and be different in a few years. So the answer is there's a chance. But the soul of Youngry, which is to celebrate the entrepreneurship spirit and to provide awesome media, awesome content, awesome products so that an entrepreneur can thrive, that's not going to change. But how we present ourselves, yeah, that's subject to debate.
Great. I like the soul will remain, though.
Yes.
That's good.
We're soul-powered.
That's important. Soul-powered, yes, good. Well, thanks, Ash. It's great to see you. We wish you all the luck in the world with Youngry.
Thanks. Really happy to be here.